How's it going, guys? My name is Bridget, and I am a part of the Millennial Marketing team. And I just want to give a quick thanks to all of you who have been following our page, liking it. Our semester is coming to an end, so we will be we will not be running the page much longer. But thank you to all of you who have really just liked our content, showed us some love out there on social media. So thank you. Today I just really want to talk about how do you mentally and physically, emotionally prepare for an interview event, because it can be a little frightening. I know a lot of my friends are getting ready to graduate. We're getting ready to graduate. We're not sure of, what we're going to do. I recently just went through an interview event, and I now have a job when I graduate, so I'm really excited about that. But I just want to give some quick tips to all of you out there who are getting ready for an interview, who are preparing for it. And it can be a little scary, but I just want to give you a few practical tips that will help you as you prepare for this really big interview. So one thing that is really key is just to really look up your company on Glassdoor. That is something that I found really helpful. It has literally potential questions that they could ask you. People will rank their questions, how hard they are, how difficult they are. So I'd really encourage you to go out there and look at Glassdoor. Maybe research the company a little bit, so whenever you head into this interview, you'll know some key questions that they might ask you, and you know how to answer them honestly. The second thing was, for me, I had to make sure that I got enough sleep. As crazy and as basic as that sounds, that is really key. Make sure you get at least 8 hours of sleep. Now, you might be a little jittery, a little excited, but do not nap that day. Okay, I know you might want to nap, but don't nap that day. The day before, just really make sure you wake up early, do some, get out there, lose a lot of your energy, get all your excitement and stuff out, so that way when you get ready to go to bed, you'll be able to rest completely. So just make sure you get at least 8 hours of sleep. Now, the day of, man, this is really key. Make sure you eat a good breakfast, okay? Depending on how early it is, mine was at 10:30, so I had enough time to get up, wake up, wash my face, eat a good breakfast. So if it's later on through the day, I just make sure you give yourself plenty of time to wake up, get you a cup of coffee. For me, I have to have an Americano to get me going through the day, because if I don't, I can definitely feel it. And so make sure you give yourself plenty of hours to wake up, mentally prepare for this interview that you're gonna have. And so for me, like I said, iced Americano, woke up probably like 2 hours before I had to leave my hotel. And so another thing too, I would just encourage you to talk to your professors, talk to a professor who maybe helped you out with a recommendation, or you're like, hey, I need a reference. They give you a reference. I would just talk to those people who are maybe who worked there, who are working there now, or even just a professor who knows the company really well and knows that area, and just say, hey, how do I prepare for this? I'm not really sure what they're gonna ask me. Do you have any tips or tricks that I could use to prepare for this interview? That's something that I did. I really just asked people who were already in the organization for just a lot of feedback, and I said, can I run through some interview questions through you real quick? And they're like, yeah, of course. And then just be willing to ask for that feedback so you can get better at answering those questions. And of course, as crazy as it sounds and as basic as it sounds, just be yourself. You want the company, you want the business, you want whoever's going to be hiring you doing that interview to just really hire the person that you are. Don't be someone you're not. Be who you are. And if that job is not where you're supposed to be, then don't worry about it. It'll all work out. And so another thing that I would really encourage you to do is to just see what their values are at this organization. See what the company believes, what the corporation believes. Do they have, for me, I'm really big into helping others. So something that you might look into if you're also in that same boat is, okay, what do they have that helps nonprofits out there? What can they do? That kind of thing. And another thing too is benefits. Don't be afraid to research and look at benefits as you prepare for this interview. These are good questions that you can ask going into this interview, but mentally preparing. Also, see yourself in the job and dress for the job. That is a big thing, because if you look and feel comfortable and feel confident, that's going to shine in your interview, and they're going to be able to tell that you're comfortable with who you are and what you're doing and what you are, where you're potentially going to be working. And so just make sure, recapping here, make sure you get enough sleep, 8 hours of sleep. The day of, eat enough breakfast, eat a good breakfast. If you need coffee, get a cup of coffee. So get rested, eat a good breakfast the day of, research potential questions that they may ask you. You can look it up on Glassdoor. The fourth thing, talk to people who are already working there or who have already worked there and get just some feedback from some questions that you're going to run through with them. And the fifth thing is be you, be comfortable, dress for the job, but make sure you're comfortable in who you are. And so I just want to say thank you so much again. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below, shoot us a DM on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you need. But we are looking forward to hearing your questions. And if I can help you in any way, if our team can help you in any way, please let us know. Have a good day.